What's up? We got a Nimzo round one? No, okay. Let's see. We just have to survive until the round 4 coffee. Can we do it? I'm gonna play the suspicious B5. Yeah, it's not so suspicious. But the idea is simple. Try to make it a little more difficult for him to play C4. Thanks for 27 months, low bread lobster. Okay. Really wants to get this move in. It's kind of hard to stop at some point. Bishop here, knight here. I do want to stop him from playing b4. Like, pawn structure is not tremendous. Could go like bishop e7, castle, and then c5. I don't know about this. Oh, he's just playing knight b5, I guess. It's not very intelligent. So I guess we gotta just castle then. This is just a strong move. This doesn't look very good. Thanks Goblin for 17 months. This one is particularly bad. I'm not too sure how we'll survive this, but let's see here. This one looks like it wins at the moment. So if that wins, we probably need to play 94, 98. '98 isn't even threatening to take, so I guess we just go here. Man, the weather in Toronto's been really weirdly awful. The last like week, almost like 2 weeks. Rangers win tonight? No, it's a Tampa win. It's always a Tampa win. Position is just really bad. I'm not sure what to do about this bad position. So if I move this, then he just goes like this. I might just be lost, honestly. This is also a threat. I think he might just be lost. Wouldn't surprise me. I can't see anything. I think it's lost. this move and this move are winning in every line. So here he gets knight c7, but I didn't see much better. Yeah. It's lost on the spot. Okay. Guess we have a bit of time here. I never have enough time to do things in the morning. Still getting the stream set up. Chess Noob James, thanks for the 10 months. Spencer, tier 3, 17 months. Thank you, Zon Jones. I've never once woken up, played Title Tuesday, and felt like I was doing the right thing. So tired. Yeah, if I go pull the coffee gambit right now because of this round 2 quick win, I'm not sure if that's the move, but I'm gonna attempt. Okay. It would have been fitting if somehow I lost that game. I don't know. I'm sure chess.com would find a way to do that as well. Okay. Wow. This is surprising, I gotta say. Just gives me the dark square bishop. Is this a long castle angle? I think it is. So weird if so. F4. Jeez Louise. Offering this, but there's an e5 move I have to deal with. But just the fact that this pawn is up for grabs here. Some strange stuff. Pretty sure this can be taken. E5, just take it. Surely he's got to play E5 though. Hey Siggy Wiggy. There's an old name. We had a big resub from this guy, KNVB, 64 months with Prime. We also had Nordexa with 4 months. Welcome back. Pretty sure I'm gonna take, go rook, A7. The knight's being attacked, so it's not like white has time to even start trying to harass my queen or anything. What's it gonna be? Okay. It's maybe a very mature decision. He just accepts the pawn loss. I'm thinking about knight c6. I'm not sure about this. Looks a little risky for him, but like the other one is just defend everything, but then the rook comes to c1. Trying to decide if I like that or not. And I think the answer is that I do. Yeah. It's a little weird, but make it work. Knight d7, e5 was not good. We can get b5, knight a5, and g6 just to make sure that bishop has a square. Knight a5 looks like a good looking move. We can always just double the rooks. This plan doesn't look the scariest. Thinking queen b6. Pawn is defended. Queen b4 looks right. Put pressure on everything. Man, this happens a lot. This move looks fine, by the way. Okay, I guess we flag. This really does happen a lot. I almost never agree with it. Okay. Probably every way on the planet except that is preferable to lose. Like if you're gonna lose a game, this is easily the worst. It's like a loss for sure. Oh man, this knight can't go anywhere. It's literally trapped. Gross. Flagging in these games though is always brutal. Oh, someone's having some fun. Is there any world where white doesn't lose this? Damn, you tried, Wooly. And that's what matters to us. I never trust the servers. Go for a kind of basic plan here. Is this a good move? I guess it is. Yeah, the bishop's defended, so you can even just go back. I suppose we'll take. Play rook c6. It ain't much, but it's something. Thanks, Rudy Groot, for 11 months. Oh wow, he just takes it. Okay. Here I could take this to be fancy, but yeah, it's knight e8. Not to mention queen f8. He seems totally fine. Takes, he can actually take with the queen because of mate. He can win this pawn though. Surely that's worth. Obviously my king is the thing at risk here. It's got a couple nice looking knight moves. Queen h4 is a big time threat. Queen h4, h3. Kind of holds things for now. While I bring this knight back in the game. Queen c2. Queen c7 looks like a good move. Strikes me as a good move. Has that feeling about it. Queen c2 is not very easy to meet. My pieces are all sidelined. I don't really like this position after Queen c2. Especially in a blitz game, like these pawns aren't going anywhere. I think I'm just gonna play this. Bishop b5, I'll take and go Queen b1. This was my intention. I thought, okay, if we get a position like this, like I have these two pawns just going. But, you know, he does get this. So it'll be close. Bishop b4, I thought I had knight takes d5. Virgilan. I could be wrong, but that was what I was gonna do. Yeah, I think we just have to start pushing a pawn here. Is this worth stopping? I think it is. This could definitely be the wrong idea. He needs his queen here to make a threat of h3. We'll bring the queen back down here. Yeah, I'm just gonna push this. These are all checks, so... Wow, it's actually the first game we even won. I just realized. We didn't even play the other game. It's the first game we actually played through. c4, e4. Because he's played rook here, I mean, he's really, position really lends itself to e4. Try to put my knight here, go a4, rook e8. We're just gonna play quick in this game. We've already decided. I'm not trying to play a high quality, I'm not trying to play a bunch of high quality moves here. A Kali speedrun? No, not really. I don't think so. Kali is just like, seems to me like a worse version of the London. Move a4 looks kind of interesting. Realistically though, we should probably just get the pieces in. I'm wondering what to do after knight e3. Queen b6, takes. Bishop takes f6 is not exactly what I want. But I do want to move this queen and play rook d8. Just need a good way to do that. Knight e4 will also be fine, but let's say it's my turn here. I'm not precisely sure what move I'm about to play. Okay. Well, it clears things up. Bishop takes, pawn takes. And I guess we're going for that. I don't think this is the nicest move he's ever had to play. And he can't take back with a knight, so he has to take back like this. It's opposite bishop, so maybe it's a little drawish, but I feel like his king should be a bit weak there. Yeah, so he goes for this. Makes sense. And I'm just not sure what we have here. I can go here and like bring a knight to d4, but is that so good? I really don't know. Takes, knight d4 as well. Something feels off about that. I think maybe just start with knight d4. Maybe this is the vibe. Yeah, I kind of like this. We save the threats. I also have... Okay, I thought I had bishop c2 here, which would be quite strong. Also knight here. Okay, no, this is definitely not... It's definitely not a good move. Bishop c2 looks insanely strong. because I also have some knight checks to win the rook. So the queen has to keep guarding the rook. I could take here. I mean, it's all winning. Or I could just take with check. And if bishop there, we take the queen. If queen there, we go rook e1. I think this is actually more winning. I think I want the rooks on the board. Let's keep this pawn for a sec. Not flag. Choose the funniest square for my piece. Like, I just need to make a few moves to get some time. Okay. Just need a little bit of time here. Okay, now that his knight is there, is this anything for me? One sec. Oh, I suppose letting his knight back in wasn't the smartest. Kind of liked when his knight was over there. I'm probably gonna trade the rook soon and go for h4. Okay. Definitely a little suspicious. By the way, that was like pretty insane to win, no? I think we have to kind of go around here if we want to win this at all. Not really sure what I missed. I mean, in positions like this, you never miss. Oh my god, it's game already. You never miss like a single move. You just miss, I guess, an idea, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know what how to beat that system. Not system, but setup rather. Everything is kind of defending everything. I definitely should have kept my B pawn, but I was a little concerned that his A pawn and bishop were the right color down the line. think it must have been the last game of the round. I always have time to wait before the next game. Always. H5 is particularly interesting. Is this move easy to achieve? Java Bandit? Not really, honestly, but it's not. It's nothing like an inconvenience that it would stop me from doing stuff, but yeah, not much better to be honest. Kind of the same. But as you can see, it's not a huge impact. Do this. If we go d4 now, I guess he goes e4. Yeah, he's probably pretty happy to play e4. If he takes, I think I probably still take with the pawn. It imbalances things the most. Objectively, maybe not the best, but it's nice to play with imbalances. This knight on a better square. Okay, we got a threat. Pretty annoying one, honestly. It's not a pretty move to play. Man, he really whips that out, no hesitation. No hesitation. Thinking about b4. Probably gonna play h4. 97. Again, I feel a bit inclined to keep some pieces on the board. Taking that looks definite suicide. Maybe f5 or something. But I'm getting queen a7. Or so I thought. Here, you can take like that. This pawn becomes a little bit weak. Take and go. Should be 1. Or bishop b2 rather. Yeah, I just need to keep the bishops here for sure. Probably g4, bishop g3. The bishop and pawn hold these pieces back nicely. Definitely want my pawns on dark squares. Now this guy's defended at least. Should have taken that one. Cleanest bishop endgame. I still thought I had chances to win after knight takes e4, but it would have been really brutal. I missed knight d2. It's probably the only move I missed. Like an okay endgame, but yeah, I just need king e2 here, and then I can try this. Yeah, he took the wrong pawn. So if he took here, he would have had a much better chance. I would have had to try this, but you know, if he finds this, then I'm not lost, but I'm not winning. Okay. It's a b3 day. My last game here didn't turn out that well, did it? Can't remember. I don't think I'm going to be taking that. Sure, we'll do it. I guess this goes into some pretty regular kind of positions. E4, why not? Why not? Might have been a lot smarter to take this first. I thought originally that I was giving knight takes, but I have knight takes e4 there. Knight d7 is kind of forced, and I guess we take this. Take that. This pawn hangs, and I take here now. I have knight c7. And I'll probably just go back and try to take this again. If I get a moment, I might support this pawn with h4. But I'm definitely happier to be playing a game where the center is fully undermined here. Even if somehow I lose this pawn for the center pawn, it'll be worth it for me. I think it's just an h4 angle. Like just defend it, basically. This isn't great to allow. Fortunately, I don't think I have a lot of choice. Doesn't look fantastic. Yeah, I guess maybe knight f4. Try to guard this square. I think that might be the angle. Thing is, like, there's just gonna be tactics that start working in this position for my opponent. That's how things are gonna work. Maybe knight c4. Get ready to take here. Take back. At least this knight guards the bishop. That seems pretty relevant.
Many have been touched by the light.
Yeah, not great to allow this move. But... And I figure if something takes here, I was honestly just gonna long castle. I could also take. So I'm up a clean pawn no matter what here. So I think we're in a good spot. King takes loses, so I think it's gotta be queen takes queen or knight takes bishop. But knight takes bishop is a little bit worse than king takes. Is it just h5 or knight d6? We have 6 seconds, so I think we'll get the knights off the board. If I get h6, I don't know, it looks really strong. e5, f5. King up, we go check, check. I'm gonna plant my rook on h6, which is gonna hit all the weaknesses in the position. And if my king makes it to e4, then the game should be pretty easy. So black probably has to drum something up here. This is nice, I think. It's relatively clean. Relatively. Allowing knight c5 I'm not happy with, but g4 is a good move. I don't think white is doing well in the opening. Normally after bishop b2, black should almost always play h5. It's so worth it not to deal with this crap. And then you can play bishop f5 and you can still go c6 d5. But allowing g4 g5 like this, I mean, yeah, this is not how black wants to play the opening. White's almost got every piece developed. But I'm not sure that I could really do anything about this. Maybe I should have done what? Knight c4? Sure, engine has a nice line here. Knight c4 looks maybe decent, but oh wow, h4 top move. Go me. Knight c5. Okay. This is the computer wants rook c1 and queen f3, but I don't think I could have really ever played in this way. This really wasn't on my radar. Giving away my light squared bishop and then still hanging this pawn. But I guess I understand. There's knight c7 tricks and knight f6 stuff in the end. Okay, but after knight f4, like, I knew that I didn't have a great position anymore, but still maybe close to equal. I'm missing something though. Yeah, queen d5 by black would be strong here. Taking and taking here was not good, and now I knew I was much better. And taking the knights off helped, and then as soon as my opponent traded and offered a rook trade, when you only have 5 seconds, that's really nice. So here, I was quite sure I was gonna win. Although rook e7's not the most accurate. It's still completely winning, but relatively smooth. Relatively smooth. Jeez, my games are going so long. I don't even have time to look at them. This was a little bit niche Java Bandit. I wouldn't say this is necessarily the way to handle King's Indian, but in the particular variation where they like extend the e-pawn a little bit too far, then you can try to disrupt the knight. This guy's name kind of sounds like a DJ name, you know? Like Subtract, where you don't use any vowels, or like Cashmere or something. It's a real edgy username. Okay, we'll play some normal-ish stuff. Knight here, eh?
I want you to open your mind to new possibilities, to new emotions.
I thought this stuff was not supposed to be great because the knight gets into e4.
I want you to forget all the emotions before this moment.
But I might just have it totally wrong.
The negative negative emotions, the bad memories, happy memories, worries about the future. You are here now. Just enjoy the moment. Let your body do what your body wants.
So I have this option and go there afterwards.
Feel the vibrations.
Or I can try to go there now. Go F6.
Let the bass go through you, through your body, through your mind, and your soul. Let the frequencies control your emotions. Let the music control you.
Not too sure. Probably walking into some trap here. But maybe I'll do this. I'm just convinced that these knights like this are a little bit strange because of knight e4. A4 seems a little odd to me. There's no haste in the center. But okay, now if I do this, just have to be a little conscious of some moves. Okay, now I think I can do this though. Just get that knight into e4.
I want you to forget all the emotions before this moment. The happy emotions.
Basically everything I know about this opening is that if you get to play knight e4, then
Happy memories.
like you should be kind of happy.
Future. You are here now. Just enjoy the moment. Let your body do what your body wants to do. Feel the frequencies. Feel the vibrations. Feel the emotions. Let the bass go
This isn't really a thing, is it?
through your body, through your mind, and your soul.
No.
Let the frequencies control your emotions. Let the music control you.
I guess we can see the world where this is uncomfortable. Takes here, queen g6. Has to be okay. C7 square open is a little annoying. Okay. It's not lost, but I just couldn't find a move in a second. Like, I have this, but anyway. It's a pretty fine game. That was a pretty bad London by him, but I guess I just couldn't really be fucked to make a move fast enough. Reheat, thanks for the prime. I always hate these though because now I have like a 10-minute wait. Oh, I'm so fucking tired. Now I have like a 10-minute wait for the next game. So how does that work? I have the longest games of the round, like every single round. And then the game right before break, it's it's like the shortest game. It always happens to me. Ah, okay. You don't need to do something very impressive to beat me, that's the thing. It just kind of happens. But in the US, it's like, all right, any extra time is extra money paying paid to the hotel. You know, don't need that. Don't need the overhead. They just drill you with these double round days. Although I will say I played a tournament in France once. First time in my life ever. Triple round. Triple round. Never even heard of that. It was something like 8 a.m., 1 p.m., and 6 p.m. Something like that. It was pretty wild. Yeah, I've never played a triple round in my life. Except for that. I don't really know what's going on in this opening, but meh. Seems alright. This pawn is, yeah, definitely the tender part of this position. Probably need a knight d2 in the future. d4 is appealing, but not really when e4 can be the reply. So I think I want to bring this queen back to c2, and maybe I could consider it. Queen c2 also guards this pawn, and in general, I don't really want the queen on c5. I want maybe my knight there again. So queen c2, knight d2. Something like this. Yeah. Queen d5, knight d2. Yeah, that's a bit of a smarter move, I think. Okay, pin here, not the scariest. Bishop here, I guess I want to be able to go bishop back. Is bishop g4 ever the move? No, can't really be scared of that. Let's put our bishop back on f1. I feel like the bishop belongs here. Can I get my knight on c5? At least g2 mate's defended. A b3 pawn is going to be a little sketch though. How's this move? Looks interesting at the very least. I think I'm gonna play it. Trading b4 for c7 definitely seems worth it. wonder if b5 is playable. Okay, takes it. There's some stuff here, but I'm banking that'll be okay. I'm gonna say, look, you can take that, but whole position looks kind of sketchy for you. Okay. It's pretty annoying, isn't it? Yeah, I slipped on the move. Okay, but stuff is hanging. That's really unfortunate. We just got a little bit too low on time. Position is like winning, I'm 100% sure. Maybe I have to start playing b3. All these positions are so much better than all my normal positions. I mean, white's just better in every way here. But it's also just more comfy to play. b4 was good. Yeah. I mean, if knight b8 is being played, then you know you're better. But knight c3 was a bit of a soft move. I don't know, almost anything. Almost anything, to be honest. Even knight g3 kind of makes a good impression, but now that I see his plan, it was a very one-dimensional plan that I didn't really have an answer for. Maybe queen b6 could even be played. Definitely not a fan of that guy. I've beaten him before, though. We played in a tournament. So, oh wait, let's play c5. Some Benoni. Hey, bucko. Takes. Yeah. Tom is still here. A supportive Tom. These titled Tuesdays, man. They're rough out here. Okay, what do we do? Knight h5, f5? Or just knight g4. I mean, knight g4 looks fine as well. I guess we'll do this. You think so, Azizi? It's tough, man. The Benoni is naturally a suspicious opening, but we have the best version. That's what I always remind you. The g3, bishop g2 Benoni is not exactly the best. Rook almost always belongs on this square in this opening. It's coming in with b4, which is a pretty standard plan, to be honest. I think I want to take this next. Can't really take with a pawn. And then bishop takes. Probably drop that knight back to e5. Can't really stop him from playing b4, so it's just gonna happen. And this also allows me to get the bishop out, bishop f5. It's gotta be knight. Knight takes here. I think it's a knight takes angle. e4. If bishop here. e4, bishop g4. Trying to run some dark squares. Here I have knight c4 as well. But I also still have my other move. Bishop f5. And if this move, then bishop g4. It just looks annoying. Let's do this. It just looks like I'm poking and prodding. It looks like a strong move because it looks like, oh, you played e4? Well, now I'm going here. And you can see the drawback of your last move. Get in his head. Make him think that his last move was terrible because of this fantastic idea. Stutter step, bishop f5, bishop g4. He can't believe he allowed it. To be honest, it's not that special. Okay, yeah, we should go here for sure. And I think we just take here and then grab this. I know it gives away this diagonal, but this is definitely how things should be played. You can't take this either, so maybe I could have thrown in a check on the way. Not sure if that's smart or not. Maybe it is smart to have the king on a light square. That does feel smart in hindsight. Would be kind of nice. Have his king on that square. Yeah, I have f6 here, so. Also queen e5. Alright, let's get b5 in. Okay, now let's put all the guys over here, I think. It's not my best, but how does this work? I just need to gain a bit of time here. Okay, this is the entry point. Buddy's really coming at me there. It's really getting inside the position. He should have probably gone for King A7, like King B6, King A7. Yeah. When I played here, like I was only looking at the rook takes, and yes, this one looks pretty bad, but I saw that I would have it with check. What I missed though, which is why I was like, yeah, this isn't the best. This is the way to do it for white, to take with the queen. So yeah, it was all winning for black, but just don't put the queen on this square and then do the exact same thing and it will just be winning. We almost always have like one blunder or mistake at the very least in our games. Even in the ones that seem clean, they're just not quite. All right, it's been a B3 kind of day. Let E5 happen. Let's go D4 immediately. Huh. Okay, what's going on here? He really wants this, but I mean, I guess I play A4. These positions, man, how are these even playable? Should probably be playing D5, like at some point. Makes sense with the bishop blocked. It only makes sense. Yeah, I kind of regret not playing D5 on the last turn. Target some squares here. Okay, yeah, he can take me, but at least that's the bishop pair. It ain't much, but it's something. This looks like maybe a little bit too much. Probably a bit too much. I have a feeling he's just gonna open things up and somehow we won't be properly equipped to deal with things. Let's try to control some squares here. Jeez, I mean, really opening things for the bishops here. I mean, I guess so. I mean, I guess so. He's never failed to impress me. Knight d7 was a little bit nicer. Knight c2, knight b6. Yeah. I just needed time to find the move, but knight d5 wins. There we go. Man. I think that's the end of the tournament, isn't it? Right when we're getting warmed up. There were real glimpses of ability in this tournament. Like, the losses are just... Like, what are these losses? So, of course, what? Tournament starts and we play this guy. And I'm literally like asleep for this game. So we lose this game. But we lose it like very easily. Like, he makes a threat and I just can't defend it. And then I'm like lost from here. But just lost. Like, there's nothing I can do. It's on the board lost. So we lost in 19 moves, but I'm like not even awake. And then game 2, the guy didn't even show up, so we won. And then we lost the third game. Because right here, we just flagged. We're like up a pawn, bishop pair. We just flagged. This is what happens in Title Tuesday. Like, I'm just asleep, man. I'm just asleep at the beginning. And then after this game, we won 4 games in a row. So then we're on 4 out of 6. You can see I'm clearly waking up a little bit. Then in this game, I'll admit, this game was just, I was somehow sleepy again because it's the first GM that I've ever played in Title Tuesday, probably in like 7 weeks. Not even sure if that's Kappa. And we're just got 2 seconds. He's got 2 minutes. Okay, this one is a very understandable loss. And then this one was really bad because the game was great, and we just choked here with like knight c3. This was a really bad move. This one's on me because I love my position, love the 2 bishops. I mean, everything should be good here for white. So this one I felt really bad about. And then that was pretty much the end of the tournament. Then we played one more game, and you know, it was this one, and we won it. And then we just played the game that you guys just saw. Oh, this one was crazy. Man, there's a lot of open games here. Yeah. Then we just played this one, and okay, we ended up with 7 points. I guess we gotta wait for the. Okay, they'll pop up here in a sec. 7 out of 11, but a really bad 7 out of 11. 51st place. I swear I've had 7 points and finished better than 51st. Not even top 50. My only hope is that I tied for like top 8. 7 points, 51st place, but tied. Yeah, we'll take it. Tied for 35th place. Woo. Ucko, I'm not even sure I deserve that 50. I didn't even come top 50. It's not a good look. It was really okay. It was really okay. Not a disaster. But I think it's because I played B3. We gotta do that more often, alright? Remind me. Title Tuesday, B3 energy.